If you knew there was a company in town that would deliver a new Zenith, Admiral, or Sylvania color TV the same day you called or came by, and knew also you need not use your credit rating because you're dealing directly with them and no one else, and knew...
Back to the Future Part 2. Let's get this.
Yeah, let's get this. We've only rented it about, a dozen times already.
Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a...
You work late, too. Action News tonight at 11. If you're working late tonight, you're not alone.
MASH, weekdays at 5:30 on Channel 2.
And now we continue with...
It's a good time.
Holy balloon!
This car wants to become champion.
Remember one thing, when he first...
All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Virtual Auto Club Speedway as we're looking to get racing here tonight in the Throwback Cup Series for the American Elite Racing Series. Very happy to have everybody here as we are racing under the lights. So the pictures you see to your right were taken earlier on the track with me and Tony, and to your left, you have that beautiful outline we always love to bring you here with the AER Throwback Cup Series and Atlanta Racing, now streaming simultaneously on Twitch and YouTube. Well, tonight's race is a big-time thank you to Butt Kicker for sponsoring this season. Matt saying this intro makes him feel old. Hey, I feel you, man. Those are some nostalgic commercials for me as well. But big shout-out to Butt Kicker here tonight, who is making the series champion get a little bit more feedback when it comes to his racing experience. Well, tonight we have driver Joe McAdory in the 312 racing the D1 Life Foundation car. This is a local nonprofit to Auburn, Alabama, set up in honor of the life of the late Dylan, and I'm sorry if I say this wrong, Pugas, and raise funds for scholarship opportunities for students through a shirt and hat collection. Dylan was a great kid. Mr. Joe said, tragically killed this summer, unfortunately, weeks before beginning his senior year. So tonight, we are going to, and I am so bad about this, but I will beat myself up if I don't. We're going to go silent, lap 1, in honor of the D1 Life Foundation, and we'll make sure to show off Joe McAdory's car as well. Well, here are the current point standings. Why I did this wrong. I am so sorry. These are not the current point standings. So let me take those away from you. I swear, Atlanta Racing needs to get back used to doing 2 series again, because I just did that completely wrong. So, as far as this... Oh, is it really the wrong title on YouTube? It is. Wow, it didn't change it on the thing. Oh, my God. All right. Thank you, PA, for bringing that to my attention. I cannot believe that... I hope this will. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, I'm, as you can tell, still getting used to this restream thing. 3, 2, 1, let's go racing with Atlanta Racing here tonight in the AER Throwback Cup Series. And don't forget, now that we're on YouTube, you can subscribe as well, or you can hit the follow on Twitch, whatever. Waylon Turner, how's it going, buddy? Yeah. There's a little bit more I have to change with Restream than regular Twitch, but I will have it down. No worries at all. All right, well, looks like qualifying is getting finished up right now. We're loading into the main session, and Ryan Kelly has taken it here tonight, the pole position. And just so you know, it says all this SDK stuff up here because AtlantaRacing also got so frustrated that you couldn't see the in-race results that I completely reset my SDK, and I am building it back up. So this was about an hour before the race started, and so that's why you're seeing that. The Ryan Kelly sitting at the pole with Jamie Haynes in second. Waylon Turner, he's in the chat here tonight. He's going to be sitting pretty in third with Charlie Mosley Jr. fourth and Tyler Willard fifth. Adam Thompson's going to be sitting sixth. Seen a lot from him in his Buick 62 this year. Sam Taylor in seventh. Sam Oliver eighth. Andrew Hayes, 73 Chevrolet in ninth. And Dylan Picklesmeyer rounding up your top 10 for this starting grid. Chris Fafke will be starting in 11th here tonight with James Suggs in 12th. Jeff Noe right behind him starting in 13th with Jason Palmer, 25 Chevrolet starting in 14th. Joe McAdory, the 12, not the 312, I misspoke, starting in 15th. Glenn Lawson, Doug King, James Ledford, and Michael Carter going to round up your 19 drivers starting here tonight at Auto Club Speedway. Let's see. Let's go to a little track side really quick before we get rolling here. We might actually already be rolling. I'm not too sure yet. No, we're not. Beautiful. We're not rolling yet. So drivers right now just getting a chance to take it a little easy before the race gets started here momentarily. Only 19 drivers on the track, though. I know some of the participants on the field right now are pretty happy about that. It's a lot less accidents that can happen. And excuse me if I am clearing my throat a good bit. I have kind of like, if this makes any sense, I feel like I've been half sick. I feel like I've just been a little sick. It's all been sneezing and stuff like that. Well, drivers now taking it off pits. There's that 13 beauty of Ryan Kelly. We love to see that NES up here. Of course, the green lights are back on your screen as well, as I have yet to take those back off. Definitely going to work on this, hopefully some tomorrow, and get this back where we used to have it. Like, not that much different, but it's different enough to me that I'm you want to match your other streams. You want to match other people's streams. So I want to make sure we're providing quality entertainment for everybody. You can see that 53 beauty as well. Jamie Haynes running that Bud Chevrolet. Waylon Turner and Tyler Willard. Daniel Smith saying, looking on Waylon to stay up there tonight. Well, he's got one of the coolest names I've ever heard. That helps. And it's showing time. Right now it is showing time. Let's come it back over to laps right here. Pace car or truck is off the track.
Green flag, green
Drivers
flag.
coming around the first time. They're going to be getting that green flag. And we're going to be racing at Auto Club Speedway, baby. Ryan Kelly immediately going up top as we go silent for lap one. Lap one in honor of the D1 Foundation. And here is the 12 of Joe McAdory. Living a D1 life. Well, so far it has been a total traffic jam here at Auto Club. Jamie Haynes, and what is this? 3 right here of Sam Taylor taking it to the inside, and they're going to try to make it 3 wide. Chris Fafke, Jason Palmer, all right here bunched up as we enter the turn, and sparks are flying.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Oh, and we got a lot of cars involved now. I think that didn't actually physically hit some of these drivers, but they got caught up in the brakes and all that jazz. Let's go see what happened. I saw it. I might have been Dylan Picklesmeyer going crazy off the track. Let's see right here. And here's the blimp cam of it all. Let's see if it maybe provides. Oh! 59 and the 4 are going to get into some kind of accident, and that is going to collect the field. Gonna zoom out a little more right here and maybe see, oh, and 2 cars doing the exact same move out of turn 4, hitting it in the exact same spot, is going to bring out a caution for the first time tonight. Onto the roll bar right now of Jason Palmer. He saw it happen all in front of him out of turn 4. At that point, there is not much you can do at all. As we go back live here tonight, Ryan Kelly will remain your leader. He has not let anybody pass him in the short 3 laps we have gone under green here at Auto Club Speedway. Jamie Haynes remains in second and Waylon Turner in third. But Adam Thompson is starting his march up to the top. He is 2 spots up into 4th now, breaking into that top 5. James Suggs 6 spots up, and Chris Fafke right behind him up 4. Glenn Lawson making some money moves here tonight in Fontana. He is up 7 spots in only 3 laps. Started tonight's race in 16th. Let's see what that number 69 has. Well, like we said, it's 70 laps of action here tonight at Auto Club. Temperatures. Let's take a look at the temperatures really quick. That's always something we like to do here with Atlanta Racing. Race info currently for you, 66. That's how you know your vision's going. It's like 65 in the stands and like 68 on the track. So there's not much of a difference at all. California, in some parts of it, does get quite cold at night. Well, of course, the north part, but even in those parts where it gets pretty hot. Same thing with Las Vegas. It's a desert. Hot as heck during the day, and it gets cold at night. Pace truck remains on the track. Drivers just getting some practice laps down, you could say. So it does look like we have one taker down to pit road. That will be the 3 of Sam Taylor. Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet looking to take some fresh tires, repair some damage possibly, as the pace truck has turned off those pearly yellows. And we're about to kick it up rolling once again here tonight. The American Elite Racing Throwback Cup Series and Atlanta Racing, bringing you all the action. Music's headed down as drivers headed back to the green flag in just a moment's time. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in to this AER Throwback Cup Series race. You can find us here every Sunday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. ARCA Series starting last week, so always great to watch that on Sundays as well. And now you've got 2 avenues to do it, so it's even better. Daniel Smith saying Ryan got a heck of a launch. Yeah, he sure did. And if we have taken anything from past restarts, we know that Ryan Kelly is going to kick it out the gate running here. When this pace truck heads off the track, Jamie Haynes is going to have to be on his A game to stay right here with them. Pace truck's off the track. hitting the Geico restart
flag,
zone.
green flag.
And we're green flag racing once again at Auto Club Speedway. Ryan with the jump as we thought would happen. And it looks like Jamie Haynes and Waylon Turner are going to be side by side. Let's go off the gearbox now with Ryan Kelly. Always a beautiful view when you've got this camera off the back of the leader. And we are now at lap 6. So about 3 laps, you could say, every caution will go down, giving these drivers less and less time to take a shot at winning. On board now at the 24 of James Suggs, hitting it into turn 1 and trying to make that sneaky link off 73, Andrew Hayes. Trying to use up all the air he can now. He's not going to shoot it down to the inside because he's 73. He's going to try to match him right here, making sure he can't get by. That's Andrew Hayes in the Daisy Red Ryder Chevrolet. Oh, and we see Jamie Haynes up here at the top, still side by side with Waylon Turner, and he is going to send sparks flying out of turn 4. And now possibly with a little help from the 89 Gatorade of Charlie Mosley Jr. Now coming up to the back of Jamie Haynes. 89 and 53 teammates. Can they make something work right here? They've got to shuffle out the 62 of Thompson if they want to do that. Now 53 holding that middle line. He doesn't want anybody getting past him or getting up to Ryan Kelly. And they're going to be side by side now with Thompson and Turner this time. Now to Haynes. So the real race, Ryan Kelly with a half-second lead. It's all happening behind him. Jamie Haynes not really being able to put in that time to catching up. He's worried right now about that 62 and the 11, praying the 89 can get up to him and do something. And now the 89 is going to make it a shot down to the inside, looking to get up to his teammate Haynes. Board with Charlie Mosley Jr. as he marches to the top of this pack. Trying to get this spot back from Waylon Turner so he can be in 4th, exactly where he started. Now seeing a lot more single file action as we head out of turn 4. The battle has been brought up here to the 13 of Kelly as Haynes has caught him. Only a 0.2 of a second gap between them. Single file back with your top 7 drivers rolling through the backstretch into turn 3. Kelly, Haynes, Thompson, Turner, Mosley Jr., your top 5 drivers. And now seeing some action back here again behind the 11 of Waylon Turner. That's the 24 of James Suggs rocking that Thunderbird on the back bumper now of Thompson. I'm sorry, of Turner. Oh! And we saw that happen. The 11 with the save possibly of the season. Waylon Turner going almost sideways with a bump right there. And he is able to recover it. Not only that, he maintains his position But here comes that 59 of Sam Oliver, not discrediting the 11 at all. What a move! On the nose of Waylon Turner, and that 59 of Oliver has made the pass. Now cutting up to the nose of Oliver. You can see Thompson, Haynes, and Kelly with a little bit of a gap right here, just about a second as we enter turn one. We have to do a little bit of catch-up right here. Well, going back up to your top three drivers, the NES Chevrolet and the Budweiser Chevrolet. These are the two to watch right now. They started first and second. They've been nose-to-nose the entire race, and they have still got a lot of action to put under their belts. 13 of Kelly has come out this season with a tremendous drive. And not a drive in a car, the drive to win, the drive to be perfect, the drive to succeed at every single track we go to. And we know Jamie Haynes, if he's in second, and he knows he can't get past the 13 of Kelly, which we have heard him say before, that he's going to save as much as he can. Not going to fall back too much. Right now, going to save as much as he can. Well, don't forget, after tonight's race, we're going to have an interview with the race winner here at Auto Club Speedway. It's virtually, of course, all the gigabytes and internets you can imagine. It'll all take place right after this race. So stick on by. Make sure you get that race winning inside. Let's see what the rest of the field is doing right now. Here's that 69 of Glenn Lawson, marched up 7 spots in the beginning, but has lost 3 of those. Still up 4 in 12th place. Jason Palmer is going to be right behind him. There's Doug King, Joe McAdory, and it looks to be the 25 of Palmer. There is that 3 of Sam Taylor. We saw him involved earlier on, I believe in a minor incident. He went down into pits. He is back on track, racing 16th at the moment. We'll see what he can do with the rest of his race. Dylan Picklesmeyer on the track, but he is a lap down. The only driver right now being a lap down, and the last driver on the lead lap, you're looking at him right now, it's going to be the 8th of James Ledford. Well, Ryan Kelly and Jamie Haynes have now put a second between Adam Thompson and that second place spot. Sam Oliver, James Suggs, they're all still right here. James Suggs actually having to fold back a little bit as Waylon Turner and Andrew Hayes, a whole heap of them coming up here through the field. That man, what's he smiling? He got a smirk on his face. He's happy about something. You can see Waylon Turner is unforgiving on this back bumper. He is doing anything he can to say, hey, I'm trying to get on by. That doesn't always work unless you got the speed. 55 right now of Jeff No, cutting it down to the inside. He's looking to make a run. And here comes Charlie Mosley Jr. as well in that Gatorade Chevrolet. Well, now looking at him, Charlie Mosley Jr. in the 55 of Jeff No, and here comes Chris Fatke pulling it down to the inside. Is he running? I think he's running his one of his favorite band. Let me see. I can't tell. Oh no, I can't tell what that car is. That's cool. But you see the AtlantaRacing on there? You gotta love that, baby. You gotta love that right there on that fin. as he goes now side by side with Waylon Turner onto the backstretch. We got a lot of single file action on the front, but here in the back, it ain't that case, baby. 27, they are moving down the back stretch. 17 right behind the 27, 55 and no right there as well. Now the 11 of Turner and the 55 and no are going to be side by side out of turn 4 as Jeff No experiencing some internet connection issues. They have broke into the top 10 tonight, but can they stay here for another 50 laps? Waylon Turner has proven he can be up there at the top, and now him and Chris Fafke are going to touch. Chris Fafke recovers from the bump. Straightens everything out. Fantastic job out of turn 2. Daniel Smith saying earlier, wow, what a save. Talking about the 11 of Turner making that tremendous save. It is still all behind Turner. Charlie Mosley Jr. coming down a little bit. I think he saw that 27 dip down for a moment. He was trying to be cautious. Now that 69 of Lawson is up in the mix as well. Still single file action down the back stretch with your top 8 drivers. Sorry, top 6 drivers. And that 55 of No getting low below the apron right there, and Jeff No will clear everybody, but Chris Fafke ain't giving up easy. Uh-oh. Waylon Turner, 69 of Lawson, they both recover, but they are slowed down tremendously as they head to the back of the pack. No caution is out. Both drivers recover. Oh, man, let's go see that one more time right here. Back it up just a little bit. And it looks like the 11 and the 69 made contact right here. They both go spinning, and they both recover. Oh, my gosh, the 11 getting hit twice, the 69 getting hit twice, and they still recover. That just goes to show the talent that these drivers truly have out here on the track. As we look back now from Ryan Kelly, Jamie Haynes starting to fall back a little bit. Is that fuel strategy? Sam Oliver right there too. Well, 13 of Kelly still leading things. Where is all that action we saw earlier right here with Chris Fafke and Michael Carter? Now coming up on Mosley Jr. and Jeff No as we cross the start finish. Action happening here through the middle of the field. Ryan Kelly with an 0.8 of a second lead on Haynes. Haynes right there with Sam Oliver. Adam Thompson falling back about 2.2 seconds on Sam Oliver. He's got James Suggs, Andrew Haynes right there with them. Maybe they can group up a little bit and catch that top pack. That is what I would be thinking about maybe right now, unless they are more focused on possibly saving a little bit of fuel, saving a little bit of tires. Man, we saw Chris Fafke really on that bumper earlier. Sam Taylor, Doug King right there in the old Milwaukee Chevrolet as well. They are just cutting it so super close. Now the race behind Adam Thompson in the 62. Here is Suggs and Hayes. 20 of James Suggs trying to shoot it down the inside. Can he do it? We go back onto his car. There goes Thompson. 62 John Deere. James Suggs able to clear. Thompson, great job right there by him. He's still got some work to go. These drivers have some driving to do. Just about 8 laps away from that halfway mark here tonight at Auto Club Speedway. Once again, greatly appreciate everybody for tuning in here tonight on Twitch and YouTube. A lot of just single file action right now. Lots of saving. Sam Taylor's got some drivers in his rearview mirror. He knows have been fighting the entire race to get those spots, and they are not going to give up when they're just behind the 3. They're going to get all the way up to the top if they possibly can. You got to love that Davey Allison tribute right there as well. That 20 of James Suggs has taken over the spot that we saw the 62 of Thompson doing earlier. He's just trying to hold off the rest of the pack and catch up to those top 3 drivers. You're watching the American Elite Racing Throwback Cup Series. We'll be right back.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Great Scott!
All right, well, that pit cycle has taken its turn, and Jamie Haynes is going to come out the leader of that pit cycle. Ryan Kelly second, Andrew Hayes third, James Suggs fourth, and Adam Thompson going to be rounding up your top 5 drivers for this restart. Going to be at lap 35, so exactly the halfway mark for tonight's race. Hayes' truck has turned off those lovely yellow lights, and now 53 and 13 in familiar but somewhat unfamiliar territory as they start opposite of where they have all night. Haynes to the inside, Kelly to the outside, and the biggest difference here, Haynes will have that deciding factor on the restart. We'll see where it takes us in just a few moments. Oliver 6th, Sam Taylor 7th, Charlie Mosley Jr. 8th, Chris Fafke 9th, and Waylon Turner 10th. Tons of strong drivers here in the Throwback Cup Series. Tons of strong drivers in the American Elite Racing ARCA Series as well. Every season, the talent gets stronger and stronger. As the music heads down, drivers looking to head back under green flag conditions. 53 and 13, leading the packs around second restart of the night. Down goes the pace truck. Cars back up here. Will the 53 gun it? He does. Let's go racing at Auto Club Speedway, live from virtual Fontana, California. On board with Ryan Kelly in the 13 freshies on the 4s, gas in the tank, and we're headed down. Hopefully not the ice skating rink, because that means we're slipping and sliding. Hopefully we're heading to the victory lane. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Tony's in the blimp cam right now. Tony, what are you doing up there? So, Bob, the pilot for the blimp, has actually just told me Tony said he's taking a 2. I said a 2-minute break. He said no, a 2-hour break. I'm not too sure if that is allowed. We'll have to talk to the Atlanta Racing producers and see, but Tony might be getting a little bit of a tap on the wrist for that. Jamie Haynes still leading Ryan Kelly. These are the first laps of the night. Not led by the number 13, but he is on that back bumper like it's got something good to sell. Maybe some hot chocolate, maybe some Girl Scout cookies, I don't know, but the 13 is there for it. There goes that 13, taking it down to the inside. Special Ed says, let's go Haynes, and thought he was taking a number 2. No. He usually just opens up a window up in the blimp when he has to do that. 13 of Kelly reclaims the lead once again. Now Jamie Haynes is on his back bumper, and Haynes is going to pull a similar move. Using that draft, he's going to try to shoot it down to the inside and take it back from the 13. Nose to nose into turn 3. Sam Oliver has got his back to the inside. Ryan Kelly up top. Jamie Haynes gets first once again, but we're still car to car, crossing the start-finish line. Jamie Haynes digging as hard as he can. He knows that 13 has got a supercharger under there. On board with Jamie Haynes in the 53, almost at 13. We're looking at 13 here. God, I love that car. That Nintendo car is just so cool. Every time I see it. Every time. Kelly and Haynes battling it between turns 3 and 4. Ryan Kelly will inch out in front and take the lead once again. Kelly, Haynes, Oliver leading the pack nose to nose, bumper to bumper into turn 1. On board with the 59 Chevrolet of Sam Oliver. He's been holding it steady right here in third for a minute. And he is just waiting for one of these drivers to mess up or give him the opportunity to march to the front. Jamie Haynes falling back down to the inside, making sure Oliver can get by. Now back up top as we head to the front stretch. 30 laps to go at Virtual Auto Club Speedway. To nose with your leaders once again up here. Haynes and Kelly. They are kicking it up, kicking the dirt up. Oh man, that 13 is slicing it smooth like some bread. It's always hard to tell with some of these camera angles. You'll see a driver sliding up like that and you'll think, oh, here comes a wreck. But no, that is not the case. Here is a look back from the bumper of Jamie Haynes. Ryan Kelly, you can see him now having to battle with Sam Oliver and Andrew Hayes. And I mean, it's crazy because Andrew Hayes and Sam Oliver working together, it's still taking everything they got to get up here with a 13 who now makes a pass, solidifying that second place spot for right now. Now he's got to pick off Jamie Haynes as well. Well, this is the current view right now with the 62 Buick of Adam Thompson. You can see Hayes, Oliver, Kelly, Haynes all up there, top 4 battling it out. Thompson, not too much luck as of right now. He's got James Suggs right behind him, but other than that, Mosley Jr. and Fafke are kind of fighting right there for that 7th place spot, pulling back and forth. Well, this might be a familiar sight. If we could have this as a photo finish here at the end, I would not be complaining with the 13 and 53. If they could go nose to nose To the point, I wouldn't even know who won. That would be so cool, as they have done time and time again here tonight. 13 of Ryan Kelly reclaims the lead. 53 of Haynes in second, with Oliver, Hayes, and Suggs rounding up your top 5. It has been a battle up here since that second caution. Haynes, Kelly, going back and forth, taking it and giving it. Now it is Haynes' turn to take it once more. Not able to pull it off. He's just sitting right there on the bumper. I wonder if Haynes goes low, if Sam Oliver and Andrew Hayes will follow him, or they'll try to take that air off the back of the 13. But look, he is right there. Haynes running that middle line a little bit more. Ryan Kelly sticking to the inside, wearing down those tires a little bit more. And that might be what Jamie Haynes wants. He might be sitting here in second until we're at lap, 69 and maybe even lap 68, and he's just making that pass. I don't know. We've seen it time and time again. Now 59 of Oliver looking to make the move to the inside for second. You can see Jamie Haynes going into the inside, going to the outside. He's trying to find anywhere he can make a move. I don't think he did not expect Sam Oliver to come and make that move so quickly. Now with Oliver in second, Haynes will have to hold off Andrew Hayes in fourth, and James Suggs actually making a move up here in the 24th, trying to crawl his way up here with these 4 top drivers. 21 laps to go and Auto Club Speedway. Who can take it to victory lane? I'm telling you, once you let Ryan Kelly get up there in the lead, there is really nothing you can do to get by. I mean, it seems to be, we know this isn't true, but it's almost like he has the power of 2 cars. That's how much speed and just finesse he has going through the field. You can see Jamie Haynes looking to take off Sam Oliver, take over that second place spot. Looks like the 59 of Sam Oliver is going to fall up top. And now the 53 of Jamie Haynes is going to use this to his advantage. So will the 73 of Andrew Hayes. Now to the inside. Jamie Haynes overtakes for second. Andrew Hayes third. Sam Oliver fourth. And we got a race in our hands, baby. Jamie Haynes back to second. Looking to get up here once again with Kelly. Time is falling off between Kelly and Haynes, half a second at the moment. The advantage, though, Andrew Hayes is right there to maybe push that 53 up closer and closer to the 13. Kelly is a master of the maneuver of blocking, you can say. He is great at blocking. Now 53 to the inside. Andrew Hayes running up top. Now is he looking to take that second place spot? Still a half second between them. I don't know if tires or fuel will come into play, but I would have to say they will, as most drivers only took that one pit stop during the second caution. First caution came out around lap 3, so really no need to. We saw one driver head down then. Most of the other drivers headed down during the second caution. It might all come down to saving on those fuel, or saving on those tires and saving on some fuel. So he's persistent on keeping that time between first and second. He's persistent on just maintaining that first place spot. If I had to pick a driver right now and had to pick a driver probably at the beginning of tonight's race, it would have been Ryan Kelly. And he looks to be a smooth bet right now. Let's see what the rest of the field is doing. A lot of action back here behind the 16 of Doug King, who's looking to put that block on Tyler Willard and get behind the 11 of Waylon Turner. We saw Waylon Turner and Doug King involved in incidents earlier on in the race that kind of put them behind, but they're now trying to get back up. They don't have much time, only 12 laps to go. Probably won't be able to accomplish a trip to victory lane. But hey, always could get some points as, man, oh man, do we see that 16 of Doug King shootout front. Tyler Willard in the Liquid Death Ford. Sorry, Liquid Death 4. 4 in the 4. Sounds almost the same. Haynes catching up just a little bit, 0.4 of a second back now. Even though it's just a minuscule amount of room between these drivers, a minuscule amount of time, will we have enough laps for this number 53 Chevrolet to make the pass once again, or will this be the race that goes in the history books as Auto Club for Kelly? I mean, it has been his race. Laps to go. Still a lot of single file running as we come up here to the blimp cam. You can see that gap between first and second and just a little bit between second and third. I'm telling you, I really don't think anybody is going to have the oomph to get up there to Ryan Kelly, bringing it to 9 to go. And Kelly taken to victory lane at Auto Club for the American Elite Racing Throwback Cup Series.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Oh, and a caution's out. Caution is out. The 11 of Waylon Turner involved with another car, and the caution is going to come out, and this could change everything. Let's go to the Atlanta Racing Instant Replay and see what just happened. Watching that 11 right here, Waylon Turner gets into the 16 gets into the 11. 69 involved as well, Glenn Lawson, and that will bring out that caution. Let's take a look once again right here. Here it is from the blimp. You can see that 16 get into the 11. Here comes the 69 as well. Man, oh man, I thought we were going to go green flag for a while. Pretty much everybody's going to head down to pits now, get some fresh tires, fresh fuel. And we're only going to have about 5 laps, maybe 4 to go when we hit that restart line. And so they do head down to pit road. right, well, we will actually have 4 laps to go when we hit the line. Pace truck is on the track. Andrew Hayes in that 73 is going to be leading the pack around. Sam Taylor right next to him. Sam Oliver, Ryan Kelly, and Glenn Lawson, your top 5. So a dramatic switch up. Special Ed says 2 or 4 tires. You're exactly right. Says this will be interesting, Daniel Smith. It will be interesting, sir. I am, Ryan Kelly is in 4th, so it's gonna, I mean, you know he's gonna be itching to get back up there. It's only 4 laps to go. I don't know how this is about to go down. Special Ed saying top 3 probably took 2. Pace truck is down. Drivers coming back to the green flag. Who can take it home? Let's go racing once again at Auto Club Speedway. Three of Sam Taylor cutting it down to the inside. Here comes Sam Oliver in the 59. 73 and 3 side by side. Some drivers that do have those 4 tires going to be looking to get up through the field quickly. And one of them is Sam Oliver. He is looking for any opportunity to cut through this gap. Oh my God! Sam Oliver tries to make some crazy money, move to the inside, and he takes himself out.
All right, man. Caution
59 trying to make the Buzz Lightyear move to the inside. That will cost them and the rest of the drivers. We're headed to a green-white checkered. Andrew Hayes, Sam Taylor, Ryan Kelly, Dylan Picklesmeyer, and Glenn Lawson going to be your top 5 for the restart. 3 chances at a green-white checkered. Here's your first. Daniel Smith saying it gives him the chills to see the 3 up front. Yeah, it's that's one thing about these Throwback Cup Series races, man. It's just a lot of nostalgia out here on the track, especially when you're seeing, you know, the 3 and the 28 all out here on the paint schemes we know and come to love. It's crazy. right, well, the pace truck has turned off those yellow lights so we can get back racing. Hopefully we don't see something crazy like that again. Andrew Hayes, Sam Taylor going to be 1 and 2 when we hit the line. We're going to have 2 laps. If they get through that first lap and hit the white flag, that will be the end of the race, no matter if a caution flag or the checkered flag brings that out. Pace truck is off the track. Andrew Hayes and Sam Taylor bring it to 2 to go. They are bunched up here tonight like a bunch of Twizzlers. And let's go racing here for the AER Throwback Cup Series. Immediately, everybody shooting out the gate, but the 73 of Andrew Hayes will take that top spot at the current moment. 3 sure is getting close to the back of the 13 of Ryan Kelly. Now looking off the gearbox of Andrew Hayes. '73 making sure nobody can get by. He's going to hold that middle line and exit turn 4. Remember, if we get out of turn 4 and get that white flag, no matter what, this will be the end of tonight's race. White flag is out at Auto Club Speedway. 3 wide for the lead. Ryan Kelly, Sam Taylor. Kelly shooting it up top. It is 3 wide. Whose race is it gonna be? Kelly, Taylor, Hayes, all going at it down the back stretch. Ryan Kelly now with the advantage. 73 falls back. 3 falls back. Ryan Kelly's going to dip to the inside into the entrance of turn 3. Now into turn 4. Ryan Kelly hugging that bottom line. He heads out of turn 4. Nobody's going to be able to catch him. Ryan Kelly, the 13 Chevrolet, leads, takes home the win here at Auto Club. Started in first, got the pole with the fastest qualifying lap. He made it happen. What a race. Talk about my heart racing right now. Here are your final race results of the night. Ryan Kelly taking home the win, and of course they're still not popping up for no reason. Oh my. Sam Taylor in second, Andrew Hayes third, Jamie Haynes fourth, Dylan Picklesmeyer fifth, Glenn Lawson sixth, Jeff Noe seventh, James Suggs eighth, Adam Thompson ninth, Charlie Mosley Jr. 10th. Tyler Willard will take home 11th with Joe McAdory 12th, Waylon Turner 13th, and Doug King in 14th. Michael Carter, Jason Palmer, Sam Oliver, Chris Fafke, and James Ledford. The rest of your 19 drivers competing here at Auto Club, but only one can take it home. And it's that 13 of Mr. Ryan Kelly. What a win here tonight from Ryan Kelly. And we are about to try to get a post-race interview really quick with Mr. Kelly. See how he was feeling there at the end of tonight's race. Ryan, you got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Man, oh man, you took home the win here tonight. Fastest qualifying lap. You started at pole position. What was going through your mind in those final 2 laps?
Man, I was not happy to see that caution came out, especially after last week with, just running out of fuel at the end and saving this week for the caution to come out. It was a little kick in the throat, but it was, a couple cars in front of me. I know I had the newest tires, so that was a little bit of an advantage, but just had to work my way through there pretty quick.
Hey, well, you made it happen, man. Caution came out at the end, but you still made it happen. Big congrats to you, sir. Anybody you want to shout out or thank here tonight before we head off tonight's stream?
Just all the guys in the league. Another fantastic race. Just feel like each Wednesday we're getting better and better, and it's great to be a part of this league.
Hey, well, I love to hear it, man. Ryan Kelly taking home the win at Auto Club Speedway. Ryan, congrats on that, sir, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
All right, well, that is going to be the end of tonight's broadcast. Greatly appreciate everybody tuning in. We will be back on Sunday at 8 p.m. No, we will not. We will not be back this Sunday. I'll be at the Sim Racer movie premiere. Be back next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I recently tooted Daniel Smith, Commando Griff, Matt, everybody in the chat. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and we'll see y'all soon.